Welcome back to another Backpage Gaming video. Today we are looking at the man himself. It is the Arsenal legend. It's Mid Vieira. I picked him up. I played him as a CDM in a 4-1-2 as well as centre mid in 4-4-2. Are you wondering, can he still cut the mustard? Robbie is asking me the questions to find out that exact thing. Robbie, let's get into the review.
Absolutely, Jack. You say Arsenal legend. He did give us a beating down the other night, which I'm a little bit salty about. You know, our boy gives us a good slapping. But all about his mid icon today, Jack. He's a player that I've used in previous FIFAs, his prime and whatnot, and he plays above his stats, doesn't he? Let's be honest.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm guessing this one is no different. Go on, tell me about him.
Robbie, this is... Listen, it's going to be a strange review because I've really, really liked the card, but the thing that puts me off quite a bit is his price.
I'm about to say, it's unusual that you sort of spend this much on an icon. Usually people get lucky in icon packs, but we are not those people. Ladies and gentlemen, we are unlucky.
I've got bloody Big Pete in net as my only icon pull that was usable. So take of that what you will, guys. But yes, Rob, I spent 1.1 mil on him.
Yeah,
it's a lot of money on a CDM.
It is.
He gets chemistry for my Mbappe, which is always nice.
Yeah.
But I can't help but have like a weirdly, slightly sour taste in my mouth using him.
Because you've spent that money on him.
Because I've spent so much on a CDM that... Listen, okay, I think this Vieira card is for a certain type of person. For me, he fulfills the role that I need him to do perfectly because I've got him as that CDM, that guy that just sits there.
Yeah.
The work rates are perfect. And then he allows Cancelo and Bellingham that I've got either side of him in the 4-1-2 to go forward.
Yeah.
And he can mop up, bro. Honestly, this man, call him the janitor because he is mopping up your mess. I'll run forward too much. Potentially, yes. I've done a big bit with Bellingham, and then Vieira has to clean up after me. So I'll get into the good things, Robbie.
Go on.
First.
Yeah.
His defending capability. I don't know why I said it strangely then.
Yeah.
His bro, this man is in the right position every single time. Which
it's unsurprising, really.
I think that is a hidden stat.
It has to be. I mean, he's got medium high, hasn't he? Which definitely helps.
Bro, he's got 83 defensive awareness, bro.
It's not loads,
I've used players with like 90 plus and they've not been this good at reading the play. He's in. Like in the McKennie review, I said McKennie was kind of like nothing spectacular, but he just happened to be in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
Vieira is that times 10.
Oh really?
He stops attacks before they even form. The long legs, Robbie, the 6'4", that is the thing that I think still makes Vieira so expensive because no other player can get close to Vieira.
He's got the perfect frame, hasn't he? He's got such long legs. I mean, using him in years past, he's insane. Like, his legs, his go-go gadget legs, literally, like, nothing.
Bro, Inspector Gadget, as Manny would say, Inspector Gadget legs. It is that and the height and the body type and everything. They are what set him apart from everyone. I went on record in I think it was the Bellingham review and said I think that Hullet, Vieira and Bellingham would be the best midfielder in the game, and I still stand by that, to be honest with you. I've used this Vieira for quite a bit now, and to be honest, Rob, I don't think I'm going to sell him just yet.
Really? Okay, that shows how good he is then, boys.
Yeah, he does exactly what you need him to do. He does what he says on tin. Mate, this guy is he is a Tinner seal, genuinely. The thing that kind of lets him down, and I think the thing that makes me feel like I've spent a lot of money on him that maybe isn't warranted, is the fact that he's only 300k less than Bellingham.
Yeah.
And Bellingham has changed my opinion on midfielders, bro. He does everything. He is Mr. Versatile. He is the John O'Shea of the Bundesliga. I think this Vieira, not that he doesn't feel expensive, but I think it's that I'd kind of want him to be a bit better going forward, but I don't know if that's unrealistic from me.
I think he is a CDM, isn't he? You're not going to be playing him as a centre mid. I don't know if you did it all in like a 4-4-2 or anything.
In the 4-4-2, I did use him.
Was he?
He didn't let me down, but I felt somewhat constricted. When he was on the ball, he's not great on the ball. I'm not going to pretend that he is.
Yeah.
He's good enough that you don't have to. This is the perfect analogy in a way, Rob. Is that he feels like right now in the state of the game, he feels like how player of the month Fofana felt when he came out.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Like dominating the midfield, really good passing,
Yeah.
really good pace, really good defending. Physical was amazing, but the capabilities to go forward were not quite there with Fofana, and it's the same with this Vieira card.
Yeah.
I think sometimes when you spend 1.1 mil, it's a lot of money.
You want to do everything a bit, don't you?
You in the back of your mind, you are thinking, I want him to be able to go forward and create the play, but I don't think he's that type of player. I think in a way, you've just got to stomach that. You've just got to get over it.
Yeah. Does he make up for his lack of attacking in his defensive capabilities? Is he worth that price? I guess you could say. Obviously, he's 3-star. He's not got great shooting, not got great dribbling. Is he? Does he make up for it? Does he sort of cement his place?
Yeah,
in
I think if it's like a blind, if I didn't know the price, I'd say this guy could stay in my team for the rest of the game.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, genuinely, he is that good.
Yeah.
I was tempted to pick up the prime.
He's not that much more, is he? Like 400.
He's only 400k more.
Yeah.
But he loses 2 pace and he gains that in like shooting and passing, and he actually loses agility and balance.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But he does gain quite a little bit in defending, but I don't think you need it, really. His defending's already quite... I used a shadow on him, granted.
Yeah.
I am somewhat tempted to maybe try an engine on him. Just to see if it does do anything to his dribbling to make him feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, I think shadow is probably the move, because it just gets his pace up.
Yeah,
he
absolutely.
He can chase people back.
Yeah, interesting. Would you... I'm guessing you'd take him from an icon pack, his mid. If there are any more mid icon packs.
Oh, yes, I would.
Yeah.
Bro, I'd do weird things to get this guy from my icon pack. He's only his mid. That's another thing that makes me feel a bit like,
Yeah.
I don't like spending that much on his
two better
mid.
versions.
Yeah, it's his mid, man. Like, you can't even pack this guy anymore.
Yeah, imagine getting his moat. Can you not? Can you not pack this anymore?
No, I think mid icon, sorry. Sorry about the coughing, guys. I've still got this cold. I can't shake it. As you can see, today I am Little Miss Trouble with my Lemsip. His moments, I can only imagine, Robbie, having the +10 balance. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, he looks insane, actually.
He would be the Little Miss Trouble. He would be very naughty. And he's also got a crazy boost on his shooting as well. I'm just looking at his... Robbie, I need his moments now.
You could afford him, couldn't you, if you get rid of some men?
Well, yeah, I know, but then I'd... Well, yeah. I suppose
Yeah. So
I'd sell Sun. I could sell Sun... No, he's too much. 2.5 is too much.
Yeah. So for the people that are, looking at buying his mid like you did, is it worth, spending that premium on him when you could get non-icons, arguably with better stats?
That's the thing. I think we're at the point now where if you've got a cracked enough team, you need one icon.
Yeah.
So for me, Vieira is linking. He's giving Mbappe full chem. He's linking to Cancelo. He's linking to Bellingham as well. So it's like...
Yeah.
No, you need an icon somewhere in your team.
Yeah.
And I think he is definitely still on that level to to carry you in the weekend league. So far for me, I've absolutely loved it. He's been indispensable. I don't even know if he's got any assists or goals or anything for me, but what he does is not that. You don't need him to do that. And for that reason, Rob, I've given him a 9.25.
Okay, yeah. That's not
too
bad.
I don't think it's being that... I think the cost is being factored in there.
Yeah.
The cost is the slight chunkiness, and the fact he's a mid-icon, bro. It annoys me that he's a mid and he's still that expensive.
I know what you mean.
Like I said, though, what he does... It depends, really, of how you're rating a card. So, as a CDM, I'm going to give him a 10.
Yeah.
But overall, it's 9.25, simply because of the factors we've just mentioned.
Yeah.
Value for coins, I've given him a 5.
He is a lot. Yeah, I was just looking at a player with pretty similar stats, and I'm sure Jack can remember. Any of you boys that are OGs as well will remember. My boy last year at CDM, Musa Sissoko, has got a pretty naughty card this year. The Foot Fantasy.
He does. Yeah, it's really good, isn't it?
A third of the price with arguably better stats.
That's what I mean. There's a lot of non-icons this year. They've juiced the cards so much so quickly this year that normal cards are just better.
Yeah.
Like you could argue, this Vieira is the same price as Marquinhos Team of the Year.
That's ridiculous.
And
do you think then he'll last into Team of the Season, or do you think he's going to start being phased out?
I think he'll be phased out. I don't think quickly, but I think I don't know. It's difficult with him being an icon. That's what really does give him the value, I think.
Yeah.
Because all the meta icons are they do really well on price. I mean, you look at. Granted, since January, he was just under 2 million in January, but that was 4 months ago, Rob.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Over the course of the last 3 months or 2 months, sorry, he's only lost 500k value, which I don't think is actually that much, really.
No, not at all. Say he's had a prime and a moment's come out as well.
Yeah,
you've got to think he was the best card out of his type.
Yeah, I think, like I say, I think the meta icons will do pretty well in terms of staying around their current price, but to a reasonable extent anyway. He is going to go down. Yeah, but I think below $1 million, this guy's he looks like more of a tempting pickup, definitely.
Yeah, I think he'll be one of those. As team of season arrives, he's going to be one of them that you're not going to feel bad with him in your team. He'll still do a job. He'll still be fantastic, but he's not going to. Do what other players can do. He's not going to set the team apart, if that makes sense. I think for me, having him as my base, as my CDM, but then having the creative players of Cancelo, Bellingham, Sancho, Dybala, Mbappe ahead of him, that's where you want kind of your creativity. This guy, you can afford him to be boring. Yeah. Because he does his job really, really well. But then there's players like Alan. Alan was one that was in the back of my mind. The entire time, because he's really cheap, and I'd argue he's kind of maybe not. I don't know. What did I give Alan? That's a question. I'm pretty sure you gave him 9.75. I think.
So I gave Alan a 9.75, and I think that was kind of contributed to by the fact that he was such good value. Yeah. And you know what, Rob? I think I'm going to alter the end card. I think I'm going to change him to a 9.5. Okay. Yeah. Because he was good enough that as a CDM, I loved him. It's just there was a couple of things that I didn't quite like about him, but I think he does a job for you. It's such a weird review to do because he doesn't score, he doesn't assist.
Yeah, you judge him too harshly. If you're looking at the role that you want him to do, he does it fantastically. Yeah.
Whereas I think, you know what, when with attackers and that, it's very easy to judge the value depending on how well they're playing for you up front. Yeah. Whereas a CDM, there's not really any tangible data to look at, really. Yeah. Like I said, lads, best chem style is Shadow. Links, I've gone for Player of the Month Mbappe. Great SBC, please do it if you've not done it already. Birthday for Kia, and then I've gone for the Foot Fancy Awar, who's recently just secured a +1. I think Awar and Vieira would be quite a good midfield. If you are going to play a 4-4-2 or something, or maybe a 4-2-2, I think they'd be quite good in, because Awar's very attacking, and I think Vieira can really cover for him quite well. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Anything else? Any quips? Any closing remarks? Patty V can have my patties any day. Does he got the P? He's got the big P, bro, honestly. That's unsurprising. Yeah. He is big P and he's got big P. Absolutely. Yeah. Mikel Antonio would be jealous. But he doesn't need slide. He leaves 3 skid marks on ground. Yes. So, if you ever enjoyed that video, let us know down below. Let us know if you're still using Mid Vieira, what you think of him. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Make sure to drop a like, drop a sub to the channel. But until next time, I've been Jack. I've been Robbie. And we've been back Pitch Game. We will see you in the next one. See you later.